Good morning, guys, and welcome to iPunt Smart. Today, I just want to use some of the time to go take you through a quick video of how to use our PSTATS to your best advantage, since we do have quite a lot of PSTATS now. Now, what I mean with PSTATS is you will see this bar here that says percentages-wise, and PSTATS over 102 races. Now, what that means is at this track, gravel poly track, over the distance 1400 and the class G, we have had no less than 102 previous races that we've rated. And in those 102 previous races, we have found that the top rated has finished first or won 40% by the opening betting, 23% by the exotic percentage, 23% by overall ranking, 22% by greenie points, 24% by exotic ranking, 19% by adjusted time, 16% by median speed, 20% by exact distance median speed, 32% by form, statistical form 25%, intent 22%, etc, etc, etc. What that means: bomb rolled 42 days, best average merit rating adjusted links behind, and 84 days, 168 days, and the curve over the last 8 months. So in this example here, you'll see the highest one is 40%, and that would be for the one that's encircled, and that would be Bugsy Malone, Dennis Bosch, Warren Kennedy, and that is where your winner came from. In the second race, you'll see that the ratings had One Bite at a Time by Lily of Orange, by Never Ending Love, and remarkably there was a 11.78 lengths difference on the BAT, which is a bomb roll, best average merit rating adjusted lengths behind, combined with the same adjusted time for that record. So based on that adjusted time, a very good 58.57, and also backed up by the 2.16 there before it. You could see here that North lengths, 2.16 lengths, is way better than 11.78. So he had actually the first and the second best in this case, and the third best, 6.53, to the horse, the favorite, that ran second. And on top of that, he also had some previous support. He does have Arthur Marcus on board. He has cheek pieces on. He's got the best adjusted time, the best speed rating, form, intentions, etc. So One Bite at a Time was a greenie as well. That's why you see it's highlighted here in green. And his biggest opposition was Lily of Orange, that had the opening betting 40%. And then also had a 23 on overall ranking and a 24 on exotic ranking. But then One Bite at a Time had 22 on greenie points, 19 on adjusted time, 19 on speed rating, 32% on form, 22 on intent, 31 on total, and then all these bomb roll ones, 26, 26, 32, 19, 13, 14, 19, etc. from those 102 races. So let's move on to the third race, and Retail Therapy at a nice 6-1. Again, had the highest percentage. Overall ranking 31%, greenie points 33%, both going to Retail Therapy. Also 25 exact distance, also 31 to form, also 31 to total, and also some smaller ones, as well as a 29% on the Blue Bat, which is the exact course and the exact distance bat. And that record of 2.87 was given to him on this 1200 gravel poly, where he ran second. He also ran first on the 1200 gravel poly here, and he also won on the 1200 gravel poly here. So now he's had 3 wins and a second on the gravel poly. Clearly a very good performer over the 1200 gravel poly, and top rated here, Retail Therapy at 6-1. Moving on, the next one, Ashford Castle, was an interesting one here. Had the best median speed, also had the second best bat curve to Lunar Cam by only half a length, or 0.48, and came from a long rest with Glen Cotson now being the new stable. You can see that's the stable change, why there's a little house there, and has run over the further than 1,000, but one over the 1,000 and one over the 1,200, and Glenn Cotson came back with him today over the 1,200 and he won. PSTATS only had 16 of these. If I look at the win PSTATS, it's not great on the place side. Let's say top 3 places. Yeah, Ashford Castle was 19% on median speed, where Lunar Cam or something like Gallic Chief, for instance, had a 50% on overall ranking, 60% on greening points, and some more 44, 38, 38, etc. Yeah, so probably a PA banker as Gallic Chief. Moving on to the next race, and yeah, the top one again. And again, it was Bardenhorse and Kennedy, this time with Tristan Godden and not just Jason Gates. Voice notes. Now, this had a very decent 36% here as the highest median speed, 36%. Also had the best bat curve and the exact course, exact distance bat. And duly obliged, also winning. In the 6th race, here, if we look at the Command Castle, Command Control, Shane Humby's only got 2 for the day. Donovan Dillon's got 7 for the day. And he does get pointed out here on 15% on exact distance median speed, where a Romugam was a 23% on exotic ranking, and Aramugan also had a 31% on bomb roll, 168 days, and some was overall had better presence overall, so it can be understand why Aramugan was a stronger contender for me, but can also understand that the exact distance median speed 15% on command control was a decent proposition to win that race, and therefore included. In the last race, we're actually on the second last race, and here we have on overall ranking, top rated to win on overall ranking 33% on Living Waters, and that was at a nice 8-1, and also exact distance median speed of 17% backed up there, so a pretty decent one as well to be included. And in the very last, there was another greenie, this time Tenacious Time. You can see he was actually top rated in almost everything. Median speed he wasn't, but he was very close to 1702 there. And here he wasn't on bomb rolls, but again very close to the best one here, which ran third, Prince Vihan, and was also 5 lengths better, or 4.18 lengths better than the second best in the field, Atlantic City. So again, a nice 4-1 addition, considering 32%, 35%, 28%, 25%, 30%, 26%, 28%, loads of big gaps. And then just to back them up at the end here, we can see the ranking averages on a race by race basis. Now, ranking averages, essentially what that makes up is you ranking yourself in each and every of these columns, and if you go to the far right here, this is the actual ranking average. Now, in this case, for this horse, which was Tenacious Time, the top rated, he had a very brilliant 1.29 ranking average. So out of all these 22 indicators, he ranked 1.29 with the second best 2.91, because his average was mostly top featured first in everything. So he was only second here in opening betting, second in median speed, second in bomb roll 84, 168 and curve, and second in bat curve, and in the rest he was first everywhere. And that count, top rated count, was 15 indicators that he was the best in, second best being Kumnaidu's 2 that ran third on Prince Vihan. So if you just look at that specific ranking average, you'll see there was quite a few nice ones yesterday. Sorry, let's just go by race here. You'll see, well, okay, that 40% on the first, he was there was 3.2, 3.3 and 3.7 together. Yeah, huge 1.57 ranking average out of a field of 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So 1.57 out of 11 is very good. Yeah, again 1.64, also a very good ranking average, this time out of the field of 7. Year 191 was the best, which was pretty good as well. Year 2.05 and 2.23, which is the two runners that ran first and second. And yeah, that was a bit a higher 6.6, but he was first on exact distance medium speed, and first in bomb roll curve, and second in the bat curve, and that was command control. Then the almost top year 4.1, 4.1, 4.4 was Teeny Prince Lure and Living Waters, and in the last it was a runaway 1.29 against 2.9 on Tenacious Time. So you can use that and actually have a look at today's, for example, and see if there's anyone sticking out today. So here we got a 1.91 on Ray Indigo, 2.55, 2.71 the next best, 2.86, 3.2, 3.4, 2.8, 3.2, 3.4, 3.2, 3.3, 4.3, 3, very close. As you can see, there's some races that's quite open. Here's a nice one, 1.64 on Team Gold against 2.09 for Smorgasbond, and then 2.77 for Tanzanite, and a 2.64, 2.86 in the last between Who's That Star and Frontline Fighter. Okay guys, that's it from me. I hope that helped. Have a great day at the Vaal today.